Hello and welcome to Crystal's News and Reviews. I'm so excited to have you here. This is something new that I'm trying, so please tell me what you think and be kind. My name is Crystal, and today I'm going to be covering Jason Aldean's new song, Try That in a Small Town. I'm a big fan of all music, and I love Jason Aldean among others. And when I first heard this song, I instantly loved it. I'm from a small town myself, so I could relate. When I heard that people were having a fit about this song, I didn't understand, and I wanted to know why. So that's what I'm going to discuss today, some of the facts that I found out about this song, and along the way I'm going to share my thoughts and opinions. So without further ado, here we go. In case you don't know, Jason Aldean is an American country music singer. Since 2005, he has been signed to Broken Bow Records. He has released 10 albums and 40 singles for this record label. 27 of his 38 singles have reached number 1 on either the Hot Country Songs or Country Airplay charts. Some of these hits include The Only Way I Know, a collaboration with Luke Bryan and Eric Church, Dirt Road Anthem, When She Says Baby, and Lights Come On. I recommend all of these songs. I love them. They are on my playlist. He was born in Macon, Georgia on February 28, 1977 as Jason Aldean Williams. He chose the stage name Jason Aldean so as not to be confused with basketball players sharing his real name. He owns 1,300 acres of land outside of Nashville, Tennessee, where he resides with his lovely wife and 4 children. His latest song, Try That in a Small Town, sparked controversy after its release in May, with lyrics seemingly reporting small-town militias dispensing vigilante justice against urbanites bringing their big city ways to rural America. It drew criticism from listeners and members of the media for lyrics and a music video perceived as racist and violent. Released in May, the song includes lyrics that allude to violence against outsiders who offend good old boys in a small town. And the music video, released on July 14, 2023, took place at the Maury County Courthouse in Columbia, Tennessee, where the lynching of an 18-year-old African-American male occurred in 1927. CMT stopped broadcasting the video in response to the backlash. Jason Aldean fans, as well as those who aren't fans, who have come to the defense of the singer. This includes, people from the African American community, the hip hop, the rap. Different communities are coming to the defense of the singer, saying this song is amazing, we love it. We don't see a problem with it. The video premiered on YouTube on July 14th and has been viewed more than 8 million times as of Friday morning, which was, I believe, the 21st. At this time, there is no evidence that Aldean picked the location of the video shoot or had any knowledge of the history of the location. As far as everybody knows, his agents picked the location and they didn't have any idea about its history. They just liked it and thought it would be a great location for the video shoot, so they chose to do it there. The video also shows an American flag on the courthouse. Some people are having a problem with that because it depicts American violence, they're saying. There are also news clips depicting violence during the 2020 protests in response to the murder of George Floyd by the police. Yes, these are in there, and they're just news clippings. It's just in regards to the lyrics of the song, and we'll get to that in just a moment. CMT had been showing the video since its release, but pulled it from rotation on July 17th. Social media users, some of whom are identifying themselves as country music fans, are calling for a boycott of the Country Music Television Network, or CMT, after it pulled the music video. The depiction of urban crime, pro Second Amendment lyrics, and threatening rhetoric upset some critics who thought that the video had a menacing aspect reminiscent of the Jim Crow era sundown towns. Others cited concerns that the song and video radicalized Aldean's fans and was disparaging of gun control and protests against the police. Jason Aldean spoke out about this. He took to Twitter in response with a comment. This was posted on, I believe, July 17th, the day that CMT pulled this, and he says, "In the past 24 hours, I have been accused of releasing a pro-lynching song, a song that has been out since May, and was subject to the comparison that I was not too pleased with the nationwide BML protest. These references are not only meritless but dangerous. There is not a single lyric in the song that references race or points to it. And there isn't a single video clip that isn't real news footage." This was actually showed on the news. "And while I can try and respect others to have their own interpretation of a song with music, this one goes too far. As so many pointed out, I was present at Route 91 where so many lost their lives, and our community recently suffered another heartbreaking tragedy. No one, including me, wants to continue to see senseless headlines or families ripped apart. Try that in a small town, for me, refers to the feeling of a community that I had growing up, where we took care of our neighbors, regardless of differences of background or belief, because they were our neighbors, and that was above any differences. My political views have never been something I've hidden from, and I know that a lot of us in this country don't agree on how we get back to a sense of normalcy where we go at least a day without a headline that keeps us up at night. But the desire for it to, that's what the song is all about." This was quoted directly from Jason Aldean's Twitter post. I've also seen a few posts on YouTube circulating from Jason Aldean concerts where he addresses this on stage as well, right before he plays the song live. So he's not trying to cause any problems. It's just a song about a small town, and we're going to dive into the lyrics next. So some of the lyrics include "sucker punch somebody on a sidewalk," "carjack an old lady at a red light," "pull a gun on the owner of a liquor store," "you think it's cool, well act a fool if you like." Okay, well, that's self-explanatory. If you sucker punch somebody on a sidewalk, or carjack somebody, or pull a gun, you can act a fool if you want, cuss out a cop, spit in his face, stomp on the flag and light it up. Yeah, you think you're tough? Well, try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Well, that's what he's saying. You can try to sucker punch somebody, carjack somebody, pull a gun on somebody, cuss out the cops, stomp on the flags. In a small town, that's not going to fly. You're not going to make it very far. Next part says, "Around here, we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town." And that's exactly what he says. It's not a threat or anything. He's just saying that if you try to do these things in a small town, you're not going to make it very far, because they're gonna come after you with everything they've got, because they are a family. I grew up in a small town myself, so I know. Our store owners had guns behind the counter just in case, so you didn't dare try anything. And you had 3 or 4 people in the store just sitting there shooting the bull all day. Okay, so Yeah. And the next one that really got some flack was, got a gun that my granddad gave me. They say one day they're gonna round up. Well, that shit might fly in the city. Good luck. Um, so he's just saying that he has a gun that his granddaddy gave him that everybody's trying to take away. They're trying to take away the gun rights. And yeah, he's got a gun. Point is what? I don't know. I have two. I live in Texas. Everybody in Texas that I know has at least one gun in their house. So I don't really understand the the problem with this. You know, but so in conclusion, the release of Jason Aldean's latest song, "Try That in a Small Town," has undoubtedly sparked heated discussion among his fans and the wider public. We discussed the controversial lyrics and the music video's imagery, which raised concern about its potential racial undertones and violent themes. As music fans, it's essential to engage in these conversations openly and respectfully. The music industry has a powerful influence on society, and exploring the impact of songs like this can shed light on broader issues that we face. In sharing my thoughts, I want to emphasize the importance of seeking to understand various perspectives and respecting different interpretations of the song. Controversies like this can lead to healthy debates that foster understanding and ultimately promote positive change. If you have thoughts on this topic or want to share your perspective, I encourage you to connect with me on social media or leave a comment on this YouTube post. Let's keep the conversation going and use this opportunity to learn from one another. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Crystal's News and Reviews. I appreciate your love, support, and encouragement as I explore new territory with this channel. Stay tuned for more engaging discussions on music, culture, and current events, plus all the reviews that I will be doing on vapes and different various things. Um, until next time, keep the dialogue alive and keep on chilling. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and remember to love each other and yourselves. Be kind to each other and yourselves, and as always, remember that you are valued. Until next time, God bless.